Welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how to go ahead and you can explore the Nearpod library to go ahead and create a lesson for your students. I would suggest going through the library. They have a lot of really good stuff from a lot of really good teachers that you can go through and find, and you don't have to take the time to create your own because they're already created for you. And it may go along with what you want anyway. So what I'm going to do is I can go in and like before, I can create videos and that kind of thing. But what I want to do is I want to go in and I want to explore the Nearpod library. I want to find a lesson to give to my students. So I'm going to explore the library and I'm simply going to go in. I'm looking for lessons. I'm looking for Georgia. I'm looking for second grade math. And with all the filters in place, it's going to pop me up a bunch of lessons. Like our first unit in second grade is this. Now I can go in and I can preview the lesson and see what it says, kind of like in that student view that we did if you watched the previous video on making it from scratch. Then you can go in and you can look and you can review this, because you do want to review it. I mean, you want to make sure that it's conducive to whatever you're doing in the classroom. So I would highly suggest previewing it. So you can go through and you can see what it says, teacher guide, student resources, click here to open the home page. I can keep going. What is place value? The essential question, lesson objectives. Looks pretty good here. All right, let's get started. Got your questions. Then they go through more questions. You can see it's got 29 slides, today's lesson, what the goal is. Boom, then it starts with a hook and a video on YouTube. Open-ended question. All right, all based off of the video. Let's try it together. So, hey, you know what? I really like this one. If I don't like this one, I can get out of this, and I'll show you how to do that. I'm just going to go back and simply click Nearpod, and that's going to take me back to my library screen. But let's say we go in. I'm finding my lesson in Georgia for math in second grade. Let's say I didn't like that one. I can go back. You could even press your back button if you wanted to, so you don't have to go back through that again. Regrouping. My kids are working on that actually right now. I can go in, say, hey, this is something that I want them to do. I can give them the code for it here in a minute. So you can see the standard over here to the side, MBT 7. Addition and subtraction within 1,000. I'll go in, I preview it. I say, hey, that's great. They even have info down here, exit ticket, so on and so forth. I can share the preview with someone else if I want to. I can send it off in an email link. I can embed it. You can even send it off on Office 365, Google Classroom, so you can share with other teachers. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add it to my library. So I'm going to click Add to Library. And it said lesson successfully loaded. So I'm going to say show in my library. And boom, now it's created. It is in your library. So if I go back out and I click Nearpod and I go back to my library, you can see that I've added it to my library right here. So that's how you create a lesson from exploring the Nearpod library. Hope that helps. Thanks.